I shot my first bull tahr in these mountains many annuli ago, and ever since then it has kept me coming back. With a rifle, with a camera, and with a bow. Steep shale basins and valleys are what lie ahead. I've shot a bull tahr with a compound bow before, but now I'm out to do it again. Here in New Zealand we have basically these little access ways through private land, much like it's an easement basically you call it, much like places like the States, and I'm sure Aussie has them too. So I'm just following one of those, maybe 5k till I get to the public land, and then I'm probably going to shoot up one of these hills and find camp for tonight, somewhere I can do a little bit of glassing, see if there's anything around. At this time of year, tahr are like much lower because it's spring here in New Zealand. We're kind of in that transitionary period. It's actually summer, it's just down summer. And we're actually in that kind of transitional period where you might see tahr starting to move up higher. But they're still in their blonde coats. There's a little more snow this time of year than there would usually be. But that's okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Generally we'll kind of be looking down low, looking in these valley floors and guts and that kind of thing, because you actually often see tahr a wee ways from the bluffy stuff in this kind of country. They can be right out in the tussock, where when they just sit down they'll just disappear, this tall grass around us. I just bumped a couple velvety stags just up the valley here. It's kind of softly bumped, they got my wind, but they haven't really gone anywhere. I'll probably just boost past them, I think. The one stag actually looks semi-decent. This could be like a second or third year. He wouldn't be one you'd want to shoot. I'll probably, who knows, maybe I'll come back in the raw and try and find him. But yeah, not a bad looking couple stags. You know, I generally don't know if I can remember a time where I've been more buggered than today. I'm just shattered. I'm maybe a couple hundred yards from where I'm going to camp tonight. I'm going to do a little bit of glassing. There's a lovely bowl just in front of me. I'll do a little bit of glassing, set up camp, make some food and go to sleep, I think. Still not a single tahr. Gave it a pretty good couple over. If it's one more than a once over. And didn't see any, which I'm slightly relieved about, because if I saw some I'd have to go after them. So I can't really complain too much. Yeah, it's getting cold too. We might even get some rain. I know there's some rain coming tomorrow. But I'm gonna get down here tonight, have some dinner real soon, have some hot chocolate real soon. And then tomorrow, head up that way. Still haven't seen any tahr in this bowl. A couple of things I could guess is that when I got in here, I may have spooked some out, because it's good habitat. Like, especially in this area where there's quite a high density of tahr, I would not imagine that I could not find a single tahr in an area like this. Plenty of game trails and that. I know there's tahr in this area. Hopefully we can get over one of these little saddles. We'll locate something pretty quick, I imagine. Fingers crossed anyway. This is turning into a race against the rain. I can just see it behind me on the horizon, and I have to get over this coal and make camp before it really starts pissing down. Otherwise I'm going to be in a world of hurt. It's going to be a very wet, soggy hunter, very unhappy. But I think we'll make it, not too far to go. Hopefully we get some glassing time in, maybe spot some tahr. Over quite a good amount of country here, and some of it's quite far away. There could be some tahr hiding, but it's also not very good habitat. It's not very bluffy. It's just a whole pile of scree, man. Everything you look at is just scree. I think I'm going to take a peek over this small spur behind me while I've got the sun. Take a peek down there, because I can imagine there's some more kind of country over that I can't see from here. But yeah, it's not looking good. I finally spotted a couple bulls on the other side of the valley. They were in quite a good spot to put a stalk in them. I probably held off for too long because I was a little afraid about this weather moving in, which it still might, so I think maybe I made the right call. But now they've kind of gone up a ways in a spot that I don't know if I could stalk them. Good to see them. Good to see them. I was looking forward to having a go at them tomorrow. I'm gonna keep looking because some other animals might pop out. You never know. Kim seems kind of keen on something. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep glassing. Mountains have a way of switching things up on you. They wait for you to get comfortable, and then they pull the rug out from under you. I woke up this morning and there was just snow all outside the tent. I knew it was going to snow, but I didn't think it would be like, I didn't think it would stick. I didn't think it would be this much. But I suppose it's kind of fitting. We're about 5 days out from Christmas. So yeah, it's kind of a Christmassy hunt, kind of snowy. More pressing news is that I haven't seen those tahr this morning. But with that mottled sort of snowy tussock, they'll be real hard to see. So I'm going to keep glassing a bit longer, and then I'm going to work my way around a bit closer where I can get a better look. And we'll go from there, I think. I don't know what it is about this country that always keeps me coming back. These mountains are just so exposed, so rocky, so open, so hard to hunt, so hard to just like get around even. And I still come back. I still come back, and especially with a bow, man, it's tough. I think if you get the perfect situation, you can often make it work, but I mean, just look at this hunt. We haven't even seen the numbers of tahr that I would have really liked in the first tahr we saw across the valley. I like it though, I really like it. I like this kind of country. It's just so exposed and so primeval and just tough and gritty country. The one nice thing about snow like this is that it makes that shale stick together, that scree, which actually makes it easier to walk on, because the game trails that are carved in by the tahr actually sort of, they won't collapse when you're walking on them, and so you can kind of just walk on like a nice little trail. That's the only nice thing about the snow. Everything else is terrible. gully down here. But I'm just going to sit here a while and really pick through this tussock. They should be pretty easy to see, but if they're lying down, they might be pretty hidden. There's lots of tawny coloured rocks out there. Alright, we're moving a little further down. The wind is just cutting like a knife today. I'm hoping that they're just out of sight somewhere. So we're just gonna kind of carefully make our way down here, because I don't want to spook anything. We're quite visible out here. The sun's coming out a little bit, which is quite nice. And that snow has really melted off, which is also pretty cool. I don't know where those tahr have gone. I don't know if I've ever been given the slip so bad. They must have really hustled out of here. Maybe that snow pushed them somewhere, but I've never known tahr to be so sensitive about a little bit of snow. That might be us though, I think, for this hunt. As I said before, I think it's like 4 days from Christmas. So every day I spend here is a day I could be spending with my family. And I might be hiking out of here tonight, I'd say. So if you're seeing this in the new year, more than likely, I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you had a good New Year's. I've got some big plans for next year, some stuff in the pipeline. Thanks for bearing with me and Kimmy this year. We didn't get as much content out as I would have liked, but I was quite busy doing other stuff. Yeah, big stuff in the pipeline. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am too. Hey Kim, come say goodbye. Stay swarthy. Get out in some mountain country. Right, dog? Get off. Yeah. If you liked this film, maybe possibly consider subscribing. It really helps me make videos more often. Check us out on Instagram. I have shorts on New Zealand hunting history and behind the scenes stuff. Go forth and be swarthy.